return to romance.
On the Channel 4 News at 11.
Last week, in the heat of the night, he's guilty of murder.
But it can't be proved.
She was killed by a white man, and y'all know it.
Justice fails.
Put that woman in jail!
You can't let him out!
And a killer walks free.
We know I'm murdered.
But you don't have to.
Everybody has plenty to lose.
You can't let him go! He killed my sister!
Tonight, breaking the grip of fear.
To go after V.J. Trundle would be personal and professional suicide. V.J. Trundle is one of the greatest men in America, and no doubt, the greatest man in the state of Mississippi.
He was the father of our child.
Worst thing that can possibly happen to you, Vidge, will happen. The world will know you.
There's nowhere left to run.
It's the man that killed the mother of his child. He's gonna say, is it true? Did you do that? Did you kill my mama?
The explosive season finale. In the heat of the night. All new next on NBC.
In the Heat of the Night, sponsored in part by Ford and your Ford dealer, winning the world over with their exciting line of 1990 cars and trucks. Have you driven a Ford lately?
The 90s are here, and so is a way to explore new horizons. Introducing the new four-door Explorer from Ford. Explore an interior with more room than any competitor. Explore its exclusive push-button four-wheel drive. Explore its 4-liter V6 power. Discover new four-door Explorer from Ford.
Have you driven a Ford lately?
Kmart cooks up fun this Mother's Day with a Black & Decker under cabinet popcorn center. The quality you need at the price you want. $19.97.
Your mission, treat a tough stain now and wash it out when you want to.
I accept. Stain Stick from Spray and Wash lets me do just that. Later. Maybe tomorrow. Not now. Now I'm ready.
Stain Stick. Treat a tough stain now, wash it out when you want to.
We now pause for a comedy break.
Intermission, time for jokes. Night Court's got those funny folks. Dear John's packed with lots of laughs. One wild hour, 2 great halves.
Afterward, TV Guide calls it the season's best. It's the shocking season finale of Quantum Leap. They're all Wednesday on NBC.
At Ford, we've anticipated the needs of a changing world by completely rethinking the way we make small cars, working to reduce our margin of error to 0. And in creating a new process, we created the new Ford Escort, designed and built to rival the best small cars in the world. Introducing the next Ford Escort, a new line of thought, a new line of cars.
Have you driven a Ford lately?
When Bill Denby was in Vietnam, he dreamed of coming home and playing a little basketball. A dream that all but died when he lost both legs to a Viet Cong rocket. But then researchers discovered that a DuPont plastic could help make truly lifelike artificial limbs. Now Bill's back, and some say he hasn't lost a step. At DuPont, we make the things that make a difference. Better things for better living.
The lightweight suitcase from Samsonite. It's 30% lighter than average soft-side suitcases. So light, just about anyone can take off with it.
You know what I love about this new ham and turkey melt? Before you get to the ham, before you get to the turkey, before you get to the cheddar and Swiss all melting together with the ham and the turkey, you get to the grilled sourdough. And that's the best way to start.
The new ham and turkey melt at Jack in the Box. Grilled sourdough ham and turkey melting with cheddar and Swiss. For exciting new taste, this is the place.
It's also the best way to finish.
New Britain, Connecticut is 119 miles from New York City. It only seems farther than that. People here live in the same houses their parents lived in, worship in churches where their grandparents worshiped, and work for the company their great-grandfathers built, the Stanley Works. So it's not surprising Stanley Tools are made to last. It would only be surprising if they weren't.
Phil and Laura Gordon, married, one child.
Frosted Flakes, Dad?
No, that's a kid's cereal, honey.
Yeah. How about some all-brand?
Publicly, they claim Kellogg's Frosted Flakes is just a kid's cereal, but these films tell a different story. Experts believe they loved those sweet, crunchy flakes as kids and just never got over them.
I forgot my lunch. What's going on? Nothing. Here, we're mine.
Really?
It's okay. Oh my gosh.
It's okay.
Why hide it? Frosted Flakes had the taste adults have grown to love. They're great!
Cadillac has long been committed to automotive safety. And now, a new Cadillac is an even safer investment. With a $2,000 cash bonus on Seville and Eldorado. And a $1,500 bonus on Fleetwood, DeVille, and Brome. Engineered to provide the greatest comfort of all, peace of mind. With a $2,000 bonus, it's one of the safer investments you can make.
Paradise. Paradise. What is paradise?
Thick chocolate.
Real moist coconut. Bounty.
You got your own style, Salon Selective style.
Salon Selectives mousses, spritzes, sprays, and gels. Select your personalized levels of hold and control for salon's beautiful hair.
Salon Selectives.
Why do Ford trucks keep widening the gap on Chevy?
Ford trucks, the best never rest.
With ideas like Ford's electronic automatic transmission, designed for smoother shifting and improved gas mileage. So while Ford shifts into higher gear, Chevy's stuck in second.
Ford trucks, the best never rest.
The best-built, best-selling American trucks are built Ford tough.
Mom, I've got to ask you something real personal. Do you douche?
I sure do. But only with Massengill vinegar and water. That's what my doctor recommends.
You'll see how fresh Massengill makes you feel. Massengill, trusted by more women.
Dutch Boy paint is now on sale.
Dutch Boy paint is now on sale at Sears. Save $3 a gallon on flat finish interior or exterior paint. Now through Saturday only.
In the heat of the night will continue.
Next, Shannon defends an old friend fighting a corporate giant.
I got right on my side. It's not about right. It's about which side can afford to outlast the other.
But he'll find that friendship questioned.
I thought you were still one of us, but you ain't. No, you're one of them damn shysters.
And he'll gamble everything to get it back.
Said it all.
A special night for Shannon's deal, next.
While some savings institutions were investing in pork bellies, Home Savings invested in Tom and Sharon Morrissey. While others invested in junk bonds, we invested in the Carruthers. When banks put their money in foreign countries, we put our faith in Pam Gilbert. As America's largest, Home Savings makes home loans for one simple reason. We know a good investment when we see one.
We'll show you the easiest romantic evening imaginable. Details at 11.
Tropicana Pure Premium. You just can't pick a better juice.
They're coming! Dow Bathroom Cleaner with scrubbing bubbles. It's 50% stronger than original Dow Bathroom Cleaner. We work even harder, so you don't have to.
Kmart puts the finishing touches on Mother's Day with beautiful fashion jewelry. The quality you need at the price you want. From $4.97.
From the producers of Unsolved Mysteries, Untold Secrets revealed in the Kennedy assassination. One man filmed it all. What did he see? and America tuned in for the TV debut of the Beatles. But the hot story was backstage. What really happened that night? You'll find out the shocking truth in a special NBC event. The story behind the story, Sunday.
It's funnier. It's wilder. It's an hour earlier. Homemade videos, no preservatives, do-it-yourself TV, Sunday.
What would you do if your daughter was murdered and the killer was stalking your friends and your family? Ben Gazzara, Connie Selica, People Like Us, Sunday on NBC.
NBC News at this hour, I'm Bill Schechner. Floodwaters continue to rise in Arkansas. The Arkansas River reached a record level around Little Rock. Several hundred families have left. Off North Carolina, fire aboard the guided missile destroyer USS Conningham killed one sailor and injured a dozen others. And the government released 1,400 pages of Oliver North's diaries. They show that North had 20 to 30 meetings and phone calls with George Bush at the height of the Iran-Contra affair. More news later on this NBC station.
Has your song changed from Light My Fire to The Thrill Is Gone?
Maybe it's time to reignite your romance. Women
And men can learn the secrets.
the secrets to spicing things up with your significant other.
It doesn't have to be outrageous,
Or extravagant
just imaginative.
and romantic.
John Beard has some ideas.
On how to give her ideas.
Or him.
Right.
Only on the Channel 4 News at 11.
Your love life isn't dead.
It just needs a wake-up call.
Safari by Ralph Lauren, the new women's fragrance, available at Robinson's.
I like being in shape and in style. I never was big on self-denial and pain. This Dreyer's frozen yogurt is 96% fat-free, but it tastes as good as ice cream. Even comes in my favorite ice cream flavor, cookies and cream. No pain and no gain. Dreyer's did for frozen yogurt what I did for women athletes. Gave them some taste.
All about home health tests on the Channel 4 News at 4.
Tonight on Shannon's Deal.
Hello, Dad. What do you want?
Say the pension fund. It's bankrupt. They want to settle. Take it to the streets the way we used to.
Boom! I got right on my side. It's not about right. It's about which side can afford to outlast the other.
You're looking for villains here, and there aren't any.
The guy that Mom's seeing. They're getting married. Didn't she tell you?
Must have slipped her mind. Not exactly playing with a strong hand.
It ain't the hand, Jackie boy. It's the player.
Got it all.
BK Radio.
You're on the air.
There's a girl I like, but we're so different. Can it work?
Well, it can if you open your mind. New and different combinations are in. Hey, at Burger King, they've even got a new BK double cheeseburger with Swiss cheese and sauteed mushrooms. And believe me, that worked out deliciously.
I love mushrooms. She doesn't.
Then let her eat barbecue bacon. That's why there's a whole line of BK doubles. To give people what they really want, sometimes you gotta break the rules.
Santa Fe. For centuries, men have been mysteriously drawn to it. Santa Fe Cologne for men. Discover the mystery of its attraction.
She hadn't seen him in 15 years. Now, they'll be lucky to survive the next 24 hours.
Do I get to know what's going on, or do I just get killed for old time's sake?
Mel Gibson, Goldie Hawn, Bird on a Wire. Rated PG-13. Starts Friday, May 18th.
Wednesday, Al begs Sam to break the rules of quantum leaping, and TV Guide calls it the season's best episode. It's the shocking season finale of Quantum Leap, Wednesday. Beginning Thursday, you'll change your mind about flying.
The controls seemed a little sluggish at first, but then some fat guy fell out and everything was fine.
Take off with a comedy smash, Wings, right after Cheers. Then,
Do you want to move in together?
I want to get married.
the episode that will change the face of L.A. law forever.
You really are leaving, aren't you?
Yeah. An L.A. law to remember, Thursday.